that you memorize the whole piece.
Yeah.
And you're trying to not look at the score when you're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I work best usually when I have it in my head, but
Sure.
sometimes I need to get out of my comfort zone and try to look up as
Yes.
well.
Yes. And I also appreciate that even though there are a few hiccups here and there, and then you try to keep the continuity going.
Yep.
Good, good, good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's start from beginning, and we'll talk through this piece as much as we can. Okay. You just memorize this. Good for you. And it's not a very long piece that you've been working on, right? It's just starting this semester, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your first semester taking piano private lesson. Is that right? Good.
First semester taking like college level piano courses.
Good.
With a piano professor.
Good. Okay, good for you. This is such a great piece to start, to learn a lot of things. It's short, but it's mighty.
Yeah.
A lot of things in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's from the album For the Young. There are 43 pieces. This one is 35. Starting, just a little bit background of this piece, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Starting from number 20, number 19. That's a part 2 of this whole album. Then Schumann, he actually shifted his focus a little bit from the first 18 pieces that for his 3 young daughters to for more grown-ups.
Okay.
Yeah. And this one is one of the second part that is written for more grown-ups, for adults. Okay?
Right.
A lot in there. Let's start from very top, langsam zart. What does that mean?
Oh, geez. That means,
What do you feel? If you don't know exactly, what do you feel this piece?
Longing? It means longing, doesn't it?
Longing. And when you're longing, you do it slowly or fast or quickly? When you're longing.
I guess when you're longing for something.
Yeah, for somebody.
It's a matter of like pushing through.
Right.
I don't know how to describe that, if that would be like moderate or if that would be like more brisk or even trudging through to get to that goal. Or
I see what you mean, and that totally makes sense. But let me tell you the literal meaning of langsam. That means slowly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but longing is really good word, and you know German composers, especially Schumann, loves the expression of longing.
Mm-hmm.
So you're there. You're partially correct.
Halfway.
And what does Z-A-R-T, zart, mean?
That I do not know. Zart? Langsam zart.
So now we know in terms of the speed, it's supposed to be slow. What about the emotion, the mood? It's very strong.
Mm-hmm. With purpose?
With purpose, or it's kind of tender, calming.
Calming, yes.
Yes. So that's what it means.
Okay.
It's slowly and calming and tenderly. It has certain of lightness in there.
Okay.
Okay, it's not that much about, love or death, or strong personal feeling, but it's more like a piece of music that calming you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But you're right, certainly it has a purpose in there. Let's try it from the top, and this time I'll play with you. Okay? And I would like you to do this. I want you to look at the score if you need it.
Yep.
I know you memorize it.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to you. But as now, I want you to look at the score if you feel like something is getting out of your fingertips.
Okay.
And I want you to play louder or emphasize on the notes that you think really matter. or the notes that you think should be sung out. The notes that are not that important, make them as soft as possible. Even if you don't make them even pronounced, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, let's try it. Great tempo, by the way. 1, 2. Beautiful.
Okay.
I really like this tempo.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely can sense the slowness, the calming, the tenderness, without being super dragging.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Good, good. It still has a sense of moving forward. Good
Yes.
for you. Okay. I was playing around with you, not all the notes.
Yep.
What notes that I played? What notes that I got rid of? Can you remember?
So you got rid of like especially when I was going upward, you only really focused on like the notes that were at the height
That's
of
right.
each.
And I have my left hand, my root notes. So I'm outlining the harmonies for you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just giving you the ground and you go for it. But when you adding every note, every voice in, you still need to, you're still supposed to focus on the harmony, where the harmony goes.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're a vocalist, you're a very dedicated student and very musical as well. Think of this piece as a vocal piece of music. You're a classical singer, you're tenor, and by the way, Schumann wrote a lieder that is called Mignon.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. Okay, you might want to take a listen of that.
Okay.
All right. Now, I kind of feel that you know how the phrase builds up and how the phrases do with each other, okay?
Yeah.
So let's look at the first half before the first repeat sign.
Okay.
Can we just do that and let's do that. Let's just have some fun. Let's do that super fast.
Okay, cool.
Okay, don't worry about those no notes. If you want to skip some, do that.
Okay.
Okay, we're just hearing it now. We're just hearing as a one long line rather than measure 1, measure 2, measure 3. Okay?
Yeah.
And in order to help you feel that, is to speed up.
Yep.
Get rid of some notes. Okay? That makes you feel insecure about us now.
Okay.
Okay? Done. Oh, ready, go.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
it's
time.
super fast. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, got it.
1 and
2.
ready, go. Good, good. Beautiful. Nice. Good, good. Stop right there. You slow down at the end, and you also sped up at some point.
Yes. I feel like I did speed up at some point. I feel like I sped up. Did I speed up at the or did I speed up earlier?
Interesting. Okay, I don't quite remember where you sped up, but what I feel is whatever you did in terms of the pulling and pushing, it felt very natural to me.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Going that fast because I'm not thinking about it measure to
Right.
measure. I'm just thinking about playing it. So yeah, whenever I did speed up, it wasn't necessarily a matter of me like rushing or anything. But like I'm not thinking about that. I'm just playing it.
Right.
So yeah, just pushing like to
Yes.
the point where I need to push.
Yes, you know, being as a vocalist, you really need to take advantage of that, because your natural phrasing, where to take a breath, where to take a time, where to kind of push it through, move forward. It comes more natural to singers. How to determine where to do such things? Sing. Sing the melody line.
Sing it.
Yeah, sing the melody line. Okay. You see,
Yeah.
there's probably 1 or 2 melody lines here and there. Yeah. Multiple voices.
Yep. There's the,
Find. I don't care which one you think is most important or interesting to you. Find one to sing and follow through it.
okay.
And try to make the same pause when you play.
Okay.
Okay, something you could do.
Something
You're
to think
smart.
about.
Yeah, something to think about, something to experiment when you walk on the street, when you take a shower, when you drive. Sing the line. Okay? Okay, now let's. I think phrasing wise, I can hear better, and I know
Yeah.
you feel more comfortable that way as well. Tell me how many measures of the first part?
So all together, the first part before we go in, it's only 12. Looks like
Yes.
12.
Without repeat, 12.
Yeah, without
Correct.
repeat, 12 measures.
And let's make them into sections. How many sections?
I'm gonna give it 3.
You are correct, and you did play as 3 sections very clearly. Okay, go for you. Now let's keep going. What if we apply that strategy to the later of the piece? 4
Yes.
measures of phrase in the first half, is it right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's do the same thing for the second part. Can you just, we don't have to play,
Okay.
but just to look through, if we still do 4 measures of phrase, will that work out?
No, it will not.
Ha ha!
It could not.
Yeah!
No.
Can we play? Can we play that? And let's do a little faster too, okay? And I'll play with you starting from the second repeat.
Okay, cool. So.
Good. Just that bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures.
Yeah. 6 measures.
You know, in classical period or even Baroque classical period, and then the first half, I would say the first half of Romantic period, composers loved even numbers and things being symmetrical. 6 measures, there are even numbers, right?
Yep. 6, 4.
Can be symmetrical, but look at these 6 measures. Are they symmetrical?
These first 6 measures are not. It's like
right.
4, and then it's like a transition into the third or the second part.
Yes, there is a transition with 2 measures, right? So. Yes, that's the transition. Good. Something special. Definitely, we already figured out the phrasing is different, the pausing is different, right?
Yeah.
It's no longer 4 plus 4.
No.
It's 4 plus a transition of 2 measures with just right hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's make that even more special. Schumann did his job. Now you're going to your job. You're going to do your job. Make it even more.
Okay.
Okay, how to do that? Let's look at those transitions. Nice hairpin, by the way, crescendo and decrescendo. I think you can do a little bit better job on making it more smooth.
Yeah.
And trust your natural heartbeat of the music, of the phrasing.
Okay.
By that I mean feeling the breath, feeling the push, feeling the pulse. Let's try. Can we do this? I will play the first 4 measures for you, and you take it over. Okay? You take it over for that little transition.
Okay, cool.
Good. You did it slower than that.
Yeah, I did.
On purpose or not?
Not on purpose.
Can we? Let's try one more time.
Back to OG tempo.
Yeah, let's try one more time. And for the first measures, I want you to kind of go through around the notes with me, and then take over as you're the soloist for that transition. Okay?
Yep.
Good. Nice. You did a little slow down at the end of the phrase. Good for you. And what I did in my first 4 measures, sforzando. Did you see that on your score?
Oh my gosh, yes, there is a sforzando there.
It's not just sforzando, it also has crescendo and decrescendo on the top melody line.
Yeah. Whoa.
Sforzando means what? It's definitely not soft. It's sort of
like
strong, but it's different from forte.
It's like
Listen.
drastically.
Yes.
It's like drastic, yeah. It's a
Yes.
drastic change.
Yes. That's correct. Only that on that certain note that is marked sforzando. Can we try that?
Okay.
Yes, carry the line. And carry down. Bravo!
Yes, that was great.
That's
felt
very interesting, right?
That felt good.
We're making that happen, but it feels very natural, right?
Absolutely.
So I'll tell you what we just did, what you just did. You did sort of this thing. Sped up at the beginning of the phrase and you slow down at the end.
Yeah.
What do we call that in the vocal piece of music? In vocal music.
Retardando.
Well,
Retard?
partially correct. Retardando means gradually slowing down. But you did not only doing slow down, you also did sped up at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the vocal music, can you recall if you've ever seen the term ad libitum? L-I-B-I-T-U-M.
Oh, no.
A-D-L-I-B-I-T-U-M. T-U-M.
T-U-M. Libitum. No, I don't think so. Ad-lib.
Yes!
I get ad-lib out of that.
Yes! That's what it is. What does
okay.
ad-lib mean?
It's just, it's basically phrasing it
As?
however, as required, as I feel it should be.
As the performer feels it should be.
Yeah.
Correct. So you take the liberty.
Yep.
The soloists take the liberty. That's for vocal music. And in piano or in instrumental music, we like to call that rubato.
Oh.
R-U-B-A-T-O.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Rubato, literally it means rubbed. Rubbing something.
Yeah.
So it actually kind of makes sense if you think that we rub the time of the music. We steal the time. But because we're nice people, right? You're nice, I'm nice. We gotta give back the time.
Yeah.
At certain point.
Yeah. We gotta hand it back.
Exactly. We're stealing time now. We're giving it back. Yeah. Yes. 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 Well, Schumann did not mark rubato. Schumann did not say, "Hey, Aidan, do rubato over here." So rubato, after all, rubato is an ornamentation. It's a flourish. It's a candy flower on the cake. It makes it prettier.
Yeah.
But it's not part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not what it's
not
made of.
It's on top, but it's not the meat of the piece.
That's
it's
correct.
Like the added
That's correct.
flavor.
In other words, I'd like you to think about rubato or ad-lib in your vocal music as where the rhythm, where the time naturally falls.
Okay.
Where the time and rhythm naturally falls.
Okay.
We're not creating the time. We're not destroying the time. We're not creating the time. We're just borrowing the time. Borrowing the time at a certain point, and we're giving it back
Okay.
at another certain point. Usually, how to decide that? Go back to what we just talked about. Sing the melody line and see
Okay.
where the rhythm, where the pulse naturally falls. There is a more logical way though. Can we do from the second half one more time?
Yeah, absolutely.
You and me together.
Yep.
Sforzando, come back down. Sforzando. actual feeling towards the pulse, towards the timing of the phrase.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can recall, except that two little measures for the transition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where else you did rubato?
The point where.
If you
Dum dum bum 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 bum.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Not just that. Keep going. Da da dee dee.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Yes.
There.
You outline that chord. Why is there?
Because
It's different.
It's incredibly different. Not only the sharp there gives it so much tension.
Exactly. Yes. Good. It gives a tension there. It's different. It's dissonant.
Yeah.
It's discomfortable, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you did ritornello at the end as Mr. Schumann wanted you to do. Good. Now let's give a short outline of where can you logically put or decide if you need to use a rubato or not. That's so first. That little transition part we did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
It's a change. It's the end of the phrase. It's a change in mood, right?
Mm-hmm.
So changing mood, changing in harmony or mood can be the reason for us to do the rubato. And you did a dee do do dee dee. The ending of the phrase. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 measures after your transition. Dee da da dee dee. And that chord. Definitely a change in harmony, right?
Definitely.
And also, listen. That's your next harmony. It's resolution to a more grounded. Yes. It's a resolution. It's right before resolution to a grounded harmony.
Yeah.
That's where. So I didn't make this up. You did. You did rubato on those places, and you put them in words and explained to me. And those make totally sense.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
And
That's nice.
when your voice teacher, next time in your voice lesson, when your voice teachers say, "Hey, Aidan, take the liberty. You're the soloist there. Take the time there." You know how. You know where.
Yeah. No, I have
Okay.
a very concrete understanding of that now.
Exactly. Yes, of course we gotta trust our gut as the start, but we also want to make that decision more logical.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm.
I would like you just one thing I want you to think about. Towards the end. Can we do that, you and me together? From the pianissimo, where you see the very cringy note, the dissonant there.
Yep,
okay?
the dissonance there.
Yes. Da dee da. Good. Could you please play just the top line? of that measure that you just stopped?
Yeah.
Dee, da, da, dee. Play and sing at the same time. Dee, da, da, dee, da, da, da. Yeah. Can you sing? Can you just sing it?
Yeah. Dee, da, da, da,
Dee, da, da, Beautiful. Beautiful. Do you like that melody?
I do like that melody.
I do like that melody too.
It's very distinct. It'd be very nice if I stuck it out a little more.
Right. Okay. Now we know you like that melody. That's the most important thing. You like that. So you're gonna make sure it stands out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's try that.
Okay.
Can I start from wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start from this one.
Cool.
Yep. Yes. That melody happened one more time in the earlier. Can you find?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Can we try that?
Whoa, that is insane.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
Can we
realize
try that? From one measure before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa. I did not put that together.
And I can tell you what you can do. You can allow yourself to do a rubato there. And there's another logical reason for that behind it. The melody line is what? Oh, there's a stretch, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. When there's a stretch that needs you to reach for. You see, Schumann even put a quarter note on that. Look at this.
Oh yeah. Oh hey.
Hey, he even put a quarter note there. That means he want that note, that E flat, to be stretchy. Yes. Yeah, to be more emphasized, to be more singing. So that's another place that you can consider to do a rubato.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another reason for deciding if you need to do rubato or not. The stretch, the reach of the melody line.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Whoa. Okay, today we talked a lot about the phrasing, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We introduced rubato in
Yeah.
piano, not quite foreign to you because you've seen a lot of pieces. You know, I'm sure you've sung German composers like Schubert,
Oh yeah.
Lieder,
Yeah.
and Schumann. And I'm sure you see a lot of ad-libbed here and there in your vocal music.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So it's not totally foreign to you. That's why you can get a natural pulse of it like easily. Use that advantage of yours and apply that into the piano playing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Okay. So today we talked a lot about phrasing. We introduced rubato and how to do rubato. What's a good rubato? Where to decide to use rubato if composer didn't tell you so. We also talked about some harmonies, right?
We did.
Yeah.
Some very important harmonic points in this song.
Exactly, and harmonies, how the harmony works with the structure of the music in this piece. Next lesson.
Yeah.
I'd like to focus more on the articulation and the tone. Now your sound is very clear, good. But sometimes it sounds a little too clear to me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's not as stretchy as it could be.
As smooth.
Yeah.
As singing, as longing, using your word. Okay?
Yeah.
A lot to think about.
Okay.
Any questions?
Ooh. Honestly, no. That was all very concise, especially with the phrasing aspects of it. Definitely biggest